Hello, everyone. This is Angie. I am coming to you today on Monday, February 21st, 2022, for a Flosstube. If you are interested in cross stitch and all the things cross stitch, well, then I hope you'll stick around. If you're not, you might want to check out. It's just cross stitch. Um, Thank you to all. I have some new subscribers, so thank you and welcome. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you will hit the like button and the subscribe button, and maybe you'll leave me a note. That would be nice. I'd like that. I like hearing that. I curled my hair today. I haven't been curling my hair for a long time, and I did it yesterday and I really liked it. So today I'm going to get a color job. It's getting very dark. The sunshine and my well water do that. So enough about that. Let's talk about cross stitch. This is take number 2 because as you remember from the last time I recorded and there was no sound and we had to call tech support because my microphone, something happened to it. And I recorded yesterday, I uploaded, I was so excited. And then one of my friends texted me and said, your projects are lovely, but I didn't hear a word you said. So back to it. So I tested first today. Okay, let's go to whips. I have a whole bunch. So I told you guys in my last video that this was the year of Snoopy, and I've been pretty Snoopy. Other things too, but so when I showed you last, I told you I didn't have I don't have a Christmas stocking, and so um, I'm making this one. I think I know that I had some of the red, and I told you guys I'm using a toile, and I had some of this done. I don't know if I had his face done. This needs to get frogged, but not bad progress. I think I'll get him done. Excited about him. And then I um, I finished something, so I'll show you what I finished when we get to there. But I started this one, the Happy Birthday, and this is in the Peanuts All Year Round by Leisure Arts. I think you can still get this one. I'm doing this one on 18 count Aida. I'm getting to be really particular about the fabric I stitch on. I pulled something out, a Snoopy out earlier and pulled out some blue fabric, and it's just some linen, some raw linen, and it was kind of rough, and I started putting in the white stitches and I hated it. Like I only got 6 stitches in. I'm like, I'm done. And that uh, little piece of fabric's going in the giveaway pile. So this is how far I got. I just pulled out some Aida, and I got Charlie Brown's feet and the bottom of his pants and the start of his shirt. He's wearing a red shirt in this one. I don't remember in the comic strips him ever wearing red, but he's wearing red in this one. So those are the 2 peanut ones that I'm working on. And then sorry, I did this. Oh, here it is. I did this all last night and I didn't get everything put away because thank goodness I didn't put it all away and then had to find it back again. I decided to get ready for StitchCon for the Smalls giveaway. And I picked out by Little House Needleworks Long May She Wave. And I started doing it and I fell in love with it. And it's not what I'm giving away. I'm keeping it because it's also part of a 3-part series. There's also Land of the Free and Home of the Brave. And so those are going to all get done. But what's cool about this one is that they don't give you what color that you should use. So in the other 2, they do, but in this one, they just say blue, brown, white, green, and red. So I just went through my stash and picked out some colors. There's a thread hanging, but that I haven't finished stitch. But so here's where I'm at. And I'm really happy with this. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on going on that. And I'm doing this on 25 count Lugana mushroom Lugana. So excited about that one. And then I was going through my stash. I'm like, what do I want to have done? What do I want to have done and like hanging in my house done by time summer comes? And so I picked up by Kathy Haberman, knee high by the 4th of July. And I'm like, I want that done by 4th of July. I'm sure I'll have Land of the Free done, but I want this done, finished, and hanging in my house by the time 4th of July comes. And you're going to see more of this done than I would have showed last night, because then I took it downstairs with me. Let me put my needle away here. I took it downstairs with me and I worked on it. So here's where I'm at. It's all, I think it's all in the called for colors except for the corn, because I live in the heart of Illinois and I'm surrounded by corn, like literally where I live, where, you know, we're surrounded by corn. And corn at 4th of July is a very nice deep green, so I just changed that green. So I'm thinking I could have this done. I really like, I wish I kept the tag on this. I'm not sure. Let's see, what did the fabric? It's Warm Sugar by Stephanie, I think. I think this is because I had Stephanie at Keepsakes get this ready for me, and I think it's Warm Sugar by Stephanie. That's what I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I really like it. It's an Ada, but it's super soft, and it's like butter. It's like just stitching with butter. I love it. Okay, and then I was enabled by, or prompted or something by Jessie Marie. She was working on her Paula Vaughn August. And I had already started with Becky, the Obsessed Stitcher, and Pam stitching between the lines on a Paula Vaughn. And of course, Pam finished hers. So here's what I'm working on. And I've put some work into this. I mean, this is on 32 count white Lugana, and I've made some progress. I looked to see where I was in December 30th, and I've added here. I've added stitches up in here in the white and the gray. I think I've done more down here and maybe this out here. It's hard to see because that white and gray, but it's going to be surrounded by other colors. It'll show up better. But I really have to be in the right frame of mind and not have, I have to concentrate on that one. I have to pay attention. I had to make a working copy so I could go through and do all the things, you know, watch all the things. Let Freedom Ring is coming along. I said I wanted to have this done this year. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping. When I filmed last, this horse was not done. I think maybe like half of him was done. So I finished the horse, this line right here, the ground, this word, part of this flower. And then I don't know if you could see the green, there's a line of green grass underneath the whole building. And then there's a second one. And I've started the second one. There's half stitches across, and there's some that I've started to go back. So I've gotten that done. So gotta keep working. Part of the problem is that it's on a stand. It's supposed to be a lap stand that my husband had to modify because this is so big. I can't sit in the family room and do it because Daisy, I don't know what she would do. She'd probably try to taste some of the frame. I did take it downstairs one day and I put it on the kitchen table and I stood and stitched, and that was okay. That was okay. That's not my favorite. So, and I have to pay attention when I have to pay attention with Let Freedom Ring. I have unpicked too many stitches to, that's a concentrating piece. Okay, so is that, oh, there's one more. I'm ready for spring. Is anybody else ready for spring? It is beautiful out today here. It is gorgeous, and the sun was shining. It was gorgeous yesterday too. Right now it's 48 degrees out. Sun is shining. I'm ready for spring. We have had 2 snowstorms here already. This past Thursday, we had 8 inches and it started out rain and then it came down hard and heavy fast. In fact, just a little bit north of us, they had a 100-car pileup on the highway. So it was, and yesterday, Dave and I drove to the Beef House in Covington, Indiana to meet friends, and we counted a lot of cars and 2 semis in the ditch. And then 2 weeks before that, we had another snowstorm. I had 2 e-learning days and a snow day. So I love snow days. I've kind of had my fill. I'm ready for spring now. I'm ready. So I decided, what did I want? Spring. It's time today. The snowmen and the Valentine's decorations are coming down and the spring stuff's coming out. So I found this from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, the 2020 spring issue. This is Heart and Hand by Cecilia Turner. This adorable little bunny. I'm not doing the called for colors. I didn't have the DMC colors as well. And so I'm using 801 and 223. And here's where I am so far. And this piece of linen, I believe it's 32 count. I think it might be Murano. I bought 2 packs at Hobby Lobby. I don't have an LNS, like I don't have anybody close. So I wanted to try these out to see if I liked them. So I'm happy with this. It's got, can you see the little pink spots on them? And those are dyed in there. They're not like the Petty Point where they've been printed on there. They're dyed in there. So it's not a big deal. Your needle goes through just fine. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I think that is everything that I am currently, my current width that I am whipping away on right now. FOs. I have quite a few FOs. Kathy Haberman every year puts out a something for her husband for Valentine's, and this was an old one. They're freebies. You could go online. Meant to be, and I made this for my husband, but I just didn't finish it. I didn't fully finish it. So here's where it is. I added the bees. I did not do it in any of the called for colors. I just went through and picked out what I had. So here's what the back's going to be. And I added that little bee. So I got that done. And then I kept going through. I was very much in the Valentine spirit. So then here's from another year, Kathy Haberman. And I got that done. Okay. And then I did finish, I think this is called A Winter's Night. It's by Prairie Schooler. It was in a Just Cross Stitch from a few years back. So I got that done. And I got that Snoopy done. He was, the last time you saw it, I think his head was fully done. I had the rest of his body. So I can't decide what to do with him. I don't think I want him to be a pillow. Oh, I can't decide. I don't know if I should. I could frame him myself. Can't decide. Wall hanging? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. So, oops, I like just covered up my notes. Okay, so I have one fully finished. Here's my first Snoopy fully finish of the year. I absolutely love him. This is the best my white stitches have ever looked on anything. And these are, like, I'm so proud of these white stitches. I just love him. And usually I stitch in hand, but with the little tiny stitches, I did it in the hoop and then just kept him in the hoop because he turned out so cute. Super excited about him. So 2 Snoopies done so far this year. And then in the year of Snoopy, my friend Kathleen said, I could help you get the year of Snoopy. And look what she made me. Isn't it so, so cute? She does such a beautiful job and such a beautiful job finishing. I absolutely love this. And then she fussy cut a sugar cookie recipe that's printed on fabric and a little bit of wool and a cute button. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so haul. I don't have a whole lot of haul. Although right before I filmed this, I called Keepsakes again for the second time in 4 days. Um, the first time I called, I ordered, I'm not sure, I ordered the Collector Heart Kit by Heart and Hand. And I don't know if that's a market release or not, but I saw it and was like, I have to have it. And then Bluebirds by Heart and Hand, I think that's a market release. I really love that. And then somebody, I didn't write it down, Silver Creek Samplers Give Greatly. I saw that. I was like, I have to have that. So those got ordered with some fabric. And then I was watching Flosstube last night, and Lindy Stitches showed her releases. And last year she did the scrapbooks, started a scrapbook series with Blue Flower. And I wanted to get it last year. And I think when I was at StitchCon, one of the two of them sold out. So there was only half of it. So I didn't get it. So then I saw this year's and I called Stephanie at Keepsakes and said, yeah, can I please have this year's and the thread and some fabric? And can I also have last year's too? All the things. So what did I buy? I decided as I was playing in my cross stitch room, my sewing room, and I decided that I did a great purge. I have a huge bag. I have a huge bag to give away. It's going to the freebie table at StitchCon. Weekend B. Huge bag. And so there were, in fact, in that bag, there is at least one piece that I started and I'm like, I ain't finishing this. And it got checked. Okay, but I decided as I was going through, sorry, long story short, as I was going through, I decided that I was going to complete my collection of Prairie Schooler Santas. I've done one. I've only done one, I don't know, but I've only done one. So I decided I needed them all, and then I'm gonna stitch this year's, and I'm gonna then focus on getting the years that the boys were born, and then maybe the year Dave and I got married. So to complete my collection, I called Janine McGowan. Is it Janine? No, I'm sorry. I'm going to say the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. I called Reflections Framing. Julie. Sorry, Julie. I called Julie. I needed, this is 2011 and 2001. She had them. And then, this is backwards, but I got book 7. No, sorry, that's 8. Roman numerals. That's 8. I also did get 7. I got 6. I got 4 and 3. So I believe that that's what I needed to complete everything. So I have all of them now. So I'm excited about that. And then I was listening to Rai Magai. He is a new Flosstuber. He is friends with Ellen from Maximum Power Cross Stitch Hour. And he did a Flosstube with her, and then he led a campaign for him to do one on his own, and he did, and it's adorable. He's great. But he said that every time he goes to like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, whatever he goes to, that he buys 10 DMC flosses. And as I've been going through, like looking through my flosses, I don't have everything. I have 3 I have 3 of these because I bobbinate mine, and I have that thing not completely full. Lots of duplicates. So I'm like, that's a good idea. Like I've tried to use the app where you go through and you put what DMC you have in there, and then but I'm not good at keeping up with it, and I'm not good at then being there and going, oh yeah, you have an app. Look and see what you have. So I liked Ryan's idea. So I went to Joann's and I was like, how am I going to do this to make sure I'm not like buying duplicates? So I started at the bottom row and bought 10. And of those 10, I only had 2 duplicates, which they're good colors, so I know I'll use them. So then I went to Joann's this weekend and decided I would get 10 more, and they were on sale. So I got the whole bottom row. They're on sale. I haven't taken them out of the bag yet. And Ryan says he does it because they're such beautiful colors. Why wouldn't you? He loves colors. So here's what I got. So I'll take the time. Bought another thing. I'll bobbinate those. I have seen people who have their fancy floss on thread cards and are hanging by brand on the wall, and I love that. I love the look of it. I think that looks beautiful. I just need to get my fancy floss organized. And people have been talking about undoing their bobbination. I am not undoing my bobbination. Okay, but you go. All right, so that's my haul. I'm ready for spring, and so all my snowmen and Valentines are going down, and all the spring is coming up. I had this one that I did, so that's going out today. All right. Life update. Daisy's doing great. She's going to puppy school and she's doing really well. If I could just get her not to jump on people when she meets them, we would be sitting pretty because she's otherwise pretty good. Thomas is doing his student teaching in Chicago. He's at Bogan Technical. I think that's the name of it, 79th and Pulaski. And he's loving every minute of it. He loves it. So we're excited. Their second wedding anniversary is coming up March 13th, the same day as Dave's dad's 91st birthday. And Dave's parents are doing well. Their 70th wedding anniversary is coming up on March 8th, 7th or 8th. I have it written down. Ben is going back to school to become a nurse anesthetist, and him and Tori are building a house, and that's going well. And their dog Dutch is adorable and getting big. They have a Bernese Mountain Dog. He's adorable. So chill. If you need a chill dog, he is a chill dog. At any time you need a cuddle, he will lay in your lap and cuddle. And he doesn't mind being picked up. And he'll cuddle. He'll give you a hug and put his head right there. John's doing good, got a new job, so we're excited for him. And Matthew graduates. He turns 22 this week, and he graduates, and he got a job. He's going to be in Nashville, so I'll have 2 in Nashville. If only Nashville could get a cross-stitch store, like, it'd be perfect. All right, so today is my 50th Flosstube. I need to make more. I need to do this more. I think about it. I think about you guys. I hope you're well. I've been watching some more Flosstubers. I watched, and I don't remember who told me to do this. I watched, I think it was Melly Ellie. I think it was Melly. Globetrotting Stitcher. Oh my gosh. I don't know what she does because I only saw the last video. I need to go back and binge watch her. But she has to be like a newscaster. She is so natural, and she's sitting in her chair and her husband's recording and he stitches too. And she is so smooth and fluid, and they do all these wonderful inserts of her pictures and their progress and all the things. And she is just so relaxed, and it's all fabulous. Loved it. And then I've been watching Alba Stitcher, and I adore her accent. Oh my gosh. She's in Scotland, She's in Scotland, but then she mentioned I was starting to binge watch her and I was going back and she said something about I think she lived in the Netherlands, but her accent and her stitching is beautiful. I'm just not in for the accent, but her stitching is fabulous and has some fabulous projects. Um, I was writing down some things that I might have to buy because of her and Melanie. Um, but I just love her accent. And that she has to be who Mrs. Doubtfire's accent is patterned after because I listen to her and I hear Mrs. Doubtfire as well. So, in honor of my 50th anniversary Flosstube video, this was gifted to me and I already own it. And so I'm going to gift it to one of you. And this is Cecilia Turner's A Heart in Hand. It's celebrating 25 years. I think I got this when I went to a keepsakes Stitch Away retreat. Um, so I'm going to gift this to you. I stitched it. Here's mine. It came with the finishing fabric and it came with this little button and this piece of wool. So I will get you a little piece of wool and a button and I will get you backing fabric. I will give you this very nice piece of mushroom Lugana. I think it's 25 or 28 count. I will gift you all of the DMC flosses to go with it as well. So what you need to comment below is, oh, doggone it. I had this trouble last night too. And then after when I was stitching last night, I thought of all kinds of questions. Did I write down what I thought of? Absolutely not. I've got this horrible habit of not doing that. What is floating your boat stitching wise right now? What are you working on? What do you want to work on? Who's enabling you? I don't know. Pick one of those three. Talk to me something cross stitch related. Tell me something in your cross stitching world. I've been writing down other things that I need to, this just happened to be handy, what other things I need to purchase or be on the lookout for when I get to go out to some cross stitch stores, hopefully in the future, and purchase. The other thing that I got enabled by, and I was looking, two things. Pam last night on Just Keep Stitching was showing her cutaway by Bothy Threads. The artist was Amanda. Sorry, it's not there, but I went to the Bothy Thread website. She's like the second artist down when you go to designers, and she does the cutaways. Pam did a lighthouse. They had some adorable, adorable cutaways, and I'm kind of starting to think, maybe I should start this because grandchildren hopefully will come in the next 3 or 4 years, and this would be adorable. So, and then it went out of my head. Doggone it, was the second thing. Oh, Ryan talked about a French company, Sojou, Sojou, and they have scissors and some really pretty things. So I was looking on their website. So there was, I haven't pulled the trigger yet on either of those. I just spent a bunch of money. So it's on the list. It's on the list. I have started keeping a Snoopy Journal of what I've stitched and what needs to be stitched and what my finishes are and what's on my wish list and what I need to say for my Flosstube. So I will end here. You're getting a Midwest goodbye. I hope you're all well. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me today, tonight, in the middle of the night, whenever you're watching. I hope all's well, and hopefully spring is coming. Hopefully that groundhog was messed up, and it's going to start being nice. And hopefully this week we're not getting another snowstorm, which they're predicting. So take care, friends. Bye.